Welcome to CyberCEO, wherein we talk about how our cyberbackers helped our cyber CEOs take their businesses to the next level. CyberCEO is powered by Cyberbacker, the world's leading provider of admin support services from anywhere in the world to anyone in the world. Please visit our website www.cyberbacker.com for more details. Another awesome day here in Cyberbacker. My name is Jello. I'm your host of the podcast. This is CyberCEO, and we are very lucky to have another CyberCEO on the show today. Steven, how are you doing today?
Better than I deserve. Hanging in there. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you very much for asking. So, Steven, for the benefit of everyone who's listening, can you tell us something about yourself, please?
Yeah, I'm 36 years old. I'm a Sagittarius. I like the beach a lot. So I'm trying to make a lot of money so I can live on the beach one day. It's pretty simple. I'm a realtor. I've been doing it for 10 months full time. I live in Georgia. My main area is South Atlanta, but I'm kind of all over the place, mainly Atlanta. And it's been interesting for sure. I have 3 kids. I have a wife. She's a stay-at-home mom. So this job has to work. So that's why I've been busting my butt. And my kids one's just turning 6 next week. He's a boy. His name's Calvin. I've got Charlie, who's the middle girl. She's just turned 4. And then I have a little chunky baby. She's 1.5. Her name's June. And she's a terror right now because she's teething. But she's very cute. So that's her saving grace. But that's me.
So that's a lot of things right there. A lot of things going on.
Hope everybody's taking notes. That's a lot.
All right. So, Steven, how about with your own cyberbacker? How long has she been working with you?
About a month to a month and a half. It hasn't been that long. So relatively, it's not that long.
Okay. So only a month and a few here. Let me ask you, how has the experience been so far?
Amazing. It's been great. I wish I would have done it a long time ago. She specifically Gemma, she's just been very on top of it. She's doing things already where I don't have to ask her. She picks it up really, really quickly. The whole thing that really was appealing to me for Cyberbacker was that I didn't have to train somebody on, specifically with Keller Williams, I didn't have to train somebody on, command or our CRM or anything. Because I know enough to be dangerous, but I wasn't super knowledgeable about it. So the fact that y'all train them and that I don't have to spend time doing that on top of everything else I'm doing, the whole reason why I came to y'all is because I'm overwhelmed and I need help. And so that's what she's done. I hired her part-time originally because I was a little nervous because I'm still new and I'm growing my business really quickly, but I still get a little nervous. This business is up and down. It can be, and it's a freaking roller coaster. So hiring her part-time, I saw the benefit of that so quickly and the return on it. So basically what I did was just opened up more business and scaled up. And I just hired her full-time this last week. And just this week, the last couple of days have been nuts. Just so much business coming down the pipe. It's already got me thinking I might need to hire another one, but I'm not going to go that far. Gemma's doing so well. I'm just going to see how we can make this work, and she's amazing. So yeah, I know that's a lot, but
that's very exciting. Imagine working with your own cyberbacker for full time, now only 1 month in. Now, what can you tell me about Gemma? How is it working with her? The interaction every day? How is it?
Yeah, so it kind of started off like I didn't really know how to. I didn't want to overwhelm her. I didn't want to put too much on her, so I would kind of ease her into it, but she was doing everything so fast and doing it so well. Transaction coordination, my Facebook stuff. She cleaned all of my command contacts up like in one day, which that would have taken me forever. She took out a lot of the duplicates, just like a lot of just random. I got lucky because she's a graphic arts, I think major. She does graphic art stuff. She's already working on stuff for my logo. It's like that. I didn't even ask her to do that. It's just she's really just all over the place. So I think I got really blessed with that. And she's amazing. But it's been working out great. She communicates really well. For almost the first month, we were only texting, which was fine. But the last week, since I've hired her full time, it's like, okay, I'm calling her in the morning and telling her what I'm doing, what I would probably need her to do. And then I'm always like, I don't want to put too much on you. Please let me know if it's too overwhelming. And she's always like, I got it. So it's great. Yeah, it's working out really well.
Of course, of course. Now, what makes this type of relationship successful? I know this is something that we're all used to doing. Of course, when you say an assistant, usually that's the person that's with you right there in the office, maybe in the same building, same room, right? But what makes this type of partnership successful?
I mean, we were talking about it today. It's just communication, and her willingness to learn, and she hasn't even really made any mistakes. If there have been any, they're very small, and I just tell her about them, and she's like, okay, and it never happens again. Like, it's just, our communication's really, really good. You can tell she's been in telecommunications, or customer service, and she's got a really good rapport. She's super nice. She's very easy to work with, for sure.
Of course. Now, see, she's only been working with you a month. But so my next question is, how much time has she saved you in total ever since she started, let's say?
I mean, I can't even quantify it, to be honest. I could feel it, like, immediate. For instance, it would take, one of my problems was showing houses
Hmm.
to a client, to a buyer, and they'd say, ooh, let's put in an offer, let's do this thing. Well, I might be out an hour away from my house, and I'm kind of out in the country sometimes. I mean, I actually live out in a little more rural area, and so internet's not great. And so I'd have to drive sometimes an hour all the way back home just to put in an offer.
Hmm.
And I didn't have that. Maybe that day was crazy and I didn't have that offer written up already. And it takes me a second to write that offer up. I'm also getting calls during that offer. And it's just a lot of, like, transactional stuff that was really causing me some issues. I'd be up till 11:30 at night, or 12 at night, trying to do transactions and put things under contract. Whereas now I can call her and say, look, I'm going to this listing right now. Can you just go ahead and write it up and get it ready? Get the transaction ready, get the purchase and sale ready, get the seller's property disclosure ready, so we can just send it out to sign it if he wants this. And she already has them set up in my command and in the room and DocuSign. And so it just works so much easier and faster. And then that way we can win out when, my client's bidding on a house that has 4 other offers or 5 other offers. We don't have to waste that much time.
Of course. Having that
So
extra money.
time, huge. Time and money. I just haven't quantified it yet. It's been so early. It's only been a month. I mean, I'm going to sit down one of these days when I slow down a little bit
Hmm.
and kind of see, I know for a fact the return on investment is the best thing I've done in my business so far. I know it because I see how fast I'm scaling up.
That's awesome. That's awesome, of course. Now, for the benefit of everyone who's listening as well, you've already mentioned a few things that your Cyberbacker Gemma is doing for you and your business. But what are the things that you haven't mentioned yet? You mentioned logo creation that you didn't even
Yeah,
ask her to
legislative,
do, things like
right.
that, transactions. What else does she do?
She's mainly helping me with transactions, but also, like, kind of keeping me focused and staying on task. I kind of let her know, like, hey, I need to call XYZ today. I need to do that. And she'll remind me. Ministerial tasks, listings. She started to help me with listings, setting up listings and putting those up. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot of stuff that she's helping me with, for sure, coupled with all the other things we
Hmm.
previously spoke about. It's she's doing an amazing job. The transactional coordination has really helped me a lot because she knows how I like to do my transactions and how clean I like to do them, and she's got it. Very professional.
That's great. Now, these type of roles could grow, right? I know it's only been a month, it's still early in the partnership, but what are some of the things that you're considering having her do for your business in the future?
Um, so we talked about it today. Her helping me find houses for buyers, with Zillow, with Realtor, with the way buyers are now and the way technology is and how savvy people are. A lot of times, my buyers will say, they'll find their property that they want to find or look at before I do. And I hear people all the time saying, well, I found my house before my realtor. And I hate that, but I'm not sitting there looking for their house all day long. So it'll help me getting Gemma to
Mhm.
look for some houses too while I'm going to show houses or a listing appointment or the money making activities. That's what I'm focusing on now. She's giving me a lot more opportunity to focus on money making activities.
That's
And
great.
so
Of course.
that's something that she's going to step up and do. And I said, and I keep asking her, I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
let me know. Tell me if this is too much. Tell me if I'm overwhelming you. I promise you, I feel like I'm throwing too much at you. And she's just like, no, I'm okay. I'm like, okay. And she does it. So she's awesome.
So far, she's never said, "Hey, Steven, I'm having a hard time." None yet so
There
far.
was one time,
Mm-hmm.
but it was because I think there was a lack of communication because we were just
Mm-hmm.
texting, and I should have just called her.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, it was like she's never had any even inkling of a
Any
problem.
problems? Okay.
Yeah, which blows me away because I've been throwing a lot at her for sure.
Now, something related to that. Have there been any, let's say, challenges or opportunities working with your own cyberbacker?
Not really. I mean, like I said, the worst thing that's happened is on some transactions. Like I go over
Mm-hmm.
my documents after she fills them out, and there's been like one or two things where I'm just like, oh, let's just do this next time, and then she
Mm-hmm.
never messes up on it. And it's not even a mess up. It's just
Mm-hmm.
we just missed it. It's things that I've done.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it might be a box that wasn't checked or something because we were like, we got to get this offer going. So not really, man.
Not
She's amazing.
All right, all right. Now, again, there are still a lot of people who aren't really buying into the idea of having their own cyberbacker. They're still having second thoughts. What advice would you be able to give them, Stephen?
The person that kind of sold me on this
Mm-hmm.
option, she said just do it at the end of it. Like don't think about it, just do it. Because and when she told me that she had two cyberbackers, it kind of made me think, okay, well, obviously one full-time worked out. She basically got another one because she's so busy. Just in the whole Keller Williams way, and just putting, leveraging help, it just makes too much sense. I mean, I was driving myself crazy just early on, like we were talking about, staying up till 11:30 at night, 12 o'clock at night, not spending time with my family, waking up in the morning, just being overwhelmed. I do things face to face well. I'm a face to face person. That's why I'm in this business. I meet people at the grocery
Mm-hmm.
store. I try to get leads. I genuinely want connection with people and to help them. I don't want to sit in front of the computer and do transactions, or clean up my command and all this other stuff. That does not. I don't want to do that. I'll
Mm-hmm.
pay Gemma to do that, and she kills it. And that opens me up to do a lot more of what I do well, and to make money. So yeah, I would say do it. I mean, I hired her part time, and within a month I hired her
Mm-hmm.
full time, just mainly because of what she was doing for me. My business started scaling up so fast, to where I've hinted I might be thinking about. It's
Mm-hmm.
going to be a second. I got to make some money, but and see that coming in. But maybe even getting another one. So it's just the ease
Mm-hmm.
of dealing with them and you guys, and how even the interviewing process was at first was a little overwhelming because there's like 80
Mm-hmm.
people on a Zoom call,
Yes.
and it kind of threw me off a little bit. But it whittled it down to about what 10 or 9 or
Mm-hmm.
10, something like that. And I knew I was going to pick Gemma pretty much from the beginning. I just knew that she was going to be it. But anyway, the interviewing process wasn't even bad. It kind of takes all the time wasting of like going through interviewing and all this other stuff. They kind of just streamline it. Cyberbacker streamlines it and makes it a lot easier, just all around. So, and if I have a problem, or if somebody did have a problem, there's a whole team behind Gemma that can help. So it's kind of, to me, it's a no-brainer. It's not all me trying to get her to do this.
Mm-hmm.
She's already being trained behind the scenes.
Yes, we make sure, of course, that you just don't partner with one person. You partner with the whole company. So everyone
Yes.
has their own support system. So since we're already talking about Jem, I know she'd be listening to the episode once it's out. Would you want to give her a quick shout out?
What's up, Gemma? I'll be talking to you in like 10 minutes. We just got done talking, but you're doing a great job. Like I told you earlier, so proud of you. And I'm really happy to be doing this. I told her we're going to be working together for as long as she wants to. So until she wants to leave me, I'm going to have her on board, because I can tell from the beginning. I mean, we prayed, we're both Christians. We prayed at the beginning, and we both believe that, Jesus is a part of this. And we're so happy and thankful that he's leading us through this journey together. And she's really, really doing an amazing job. So yes, Gemma, you're doing an amazing job. Let's keep going.
Awesome, that's awesome. I really can feel the let's say you just didn't have this work relationship with Gemma now. You already created that, of course, friendship as
Oh
well
yeah,
with Gemma.
absolutely. Yeah, family. That's how I run my business.
Family.
I want to create a family. I want to create long-lasting business relationships where it's mutually beneficial. That's
Hmm.
what this should be. I mean, in every single part of my work life. So, or just life in
Of
general.
course.
So
Of
yeah.
course. So, Steven, first off, we'd like to thank you for being on the show. That's actually my last question. I hope this isn't the last time that we have you here on the show.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, especially since you're paying me so much. Oh, am I get paid for this? Hope so.
Thank you for your time, Steven. You have a great day. I'll talk to you soon. All right?
All right, thanks.
Thank you for listening to our daily dose of Cyber CEO. Stay tuned to know more about how Cyberbacker creates a difference in this digital time and age. You can visit our website www.cyberbacker.com and follow our social media pages on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Spotify.